I'll say it's the most explosive I've seen him since I've been around him. I think he's getting to the rim, getting there with force, doing it over and over again, which is great to see. And we would love for him to get back to his all-star level.
It was only 3 years ago that Ben Simmons was considered one of the top rising stars in the league. Coming off his third consecutive All-Star appearance and a runner-up finish in the Defensive Player of the Year race, since then, Simmons' struggles have been well documented. However, after he underwent surgery on a bulging disc last year, which limited his effectiveness last season, at Nets Media Day, Simmons declared himself fully fit and back to form this year.
I feel great. This is the best I've felt in a long time. I had a real opportunity this summer to really focus on myself, take my time and rehab properly, and get to a place where, I'm comfortable and physically able to compete at the highest level. I'm playing, so I'm back on 5-5 and I'm back on the court and playing. So amazing. I get to do my job, and that's a blessing. Every day I don't take it for granted. I just come in here and do my job to the best of my ability. And I'm grateful to be back and just on the court playing and doing what I love.
And Nets coach Jacque Vaughn has confirmed that Simmons is 100% healthy and has been explosive in 5-on-5 practices, and told reporters that he would love to see Simmons back to his all-star level this year.
I'll say it's the most explosive I've seen him since I've been around him. I think he's getting to the rim, getting there with force, doing it over and over again, which is great to see. Now you get into live competition, and hopefully some of those things that you learned, 2-3 years ago, your mind kind of sets in. He's able to do that for us going forward. That's the goal, Frank. It's to consistently play on a nightly basis, and we would love for him to get back to his all-star level. The way he impacted the game on both ends of the floor, I remember doing scouting reports, and he was one of the top, problems that you had to deal with on a nightly basis. And so his ability to get down the floor, play in pace, play in transition for us is huge, so we can get early threes. And then the defensive end of the floor also. We didn't rebound the ball very well last year. We don't want to be in that deficit again this year, and he can help that.
After seeing Ben back on the court, happy and 100% healthy, his teammates are fully aware that a resurgent Simmons is crucial to the Nets' hopes this season.
It's crucial, critical, because the dimension he adds is unique. Would allow us to do a lot of unique things, and when he's at his best, he is one of the best in the league. Been playing with him, been seeing him work out. He looks great, and I'm really excited for what he can bring, what he can do, and then learning to play with that synergy. Because as a shooter, you always want somebody like Ben Simmons on your team. He looks good. He's strong. He's in shape. I think that crucial thing that he adds is that pace to the game he brings. He pushes the ball up the court, physical defender on top of that. So health is critical for everybody in our game, but for him to feel, physically well and mentally well because of that plays a huge piece in it. I think that'll bode really well for him.
Yeah, I think, to a certain degree, this has been his team. Along with Mikal, obviously, I think we go as far as he goes. I think if, he's aggressive and making plays, we have a chance to be good.
Yeah, it looks good, like real good, and that's just, a big factor for us on what we want to be and what we try and get to is, is part is him, and happy that he's healthy, and I know he's feeling good, but he's been looking good, and having fun out there. I think that's the biggest thing, just out there, doesn't care if you mess up, miss, just out there having fun and trying to win. He hasn't been on my team, and you could just, you could tell when you line up against somebody and they trying to, beat your ass, and that's one of it. So just happy to have that competitiveness and willing to win. So, excited for him that he's healthy. I know he's happy as hell that he feels good, and like I said, we're gonna need him, man. He's a big part of this team, and just things he can do, mismatch problems on both ends of the court will be really helpful for us.
For the first time in a long time, probably 3 years, Ben Simmons is coming into training camp healthy physically and mentally. Both his back and his headspace finally in a good place. Let's hope that Nets and NBA fans get to see the Ben Simmons that we saw in 4 healthy seasons with the Sixers, where he averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds and 8 assists, and was runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year in his last year there. Do you guys think that Ben Simmons will ever get back to his old form? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Leave a comment down below. Me personally, I hope it gets back there. However, it's one thing doing it in training camp and in the practice courts. I want to see it in games. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. That really helps this video out. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
And we would love for him to get back to his all-star level.